Well, good evening, everybody. How we doing on a Wednesday night here in Nashville, Tennessee? We appreciate you all spending your Wednesday evening here with us tonight. I think we got a really special night ahead of you guys. We got some special guests we're going to bring up here in a little bit. Y'all, my name's Dave Kennedy. I'm the host of Southern Rounds. Thank you for being here with us in person. If you are joining us via the interwebs, thank you for being there as well. We hope you enjoy this show. One of the nice things about tonight is this is the longest you're going to hear me ramble on because we got so much good music to get in front of you that I don't have time to talk too much, which is a plus for everybody involved. So, real quickly, to introduce everybody here on the stage right now, to my left, Mr. Brent Cobb, ladies and gentlemen. Right next to him, Miss Shelby Lynne. And on the far end, my brother, Mr. Adam Hood. And also, y'all, Mr. Justin Branham here, playing the fiddle and mandolin for us tonight. We're going to have a big old time. Brent, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you... I wish you'd just play a song.
Here I go. I'm not even going to talk too much. Very grateful to be here. Thanks for putting this on, Dave. Can't believe I get to share the stage with these people. I'm going to take y'all down south. Southern Rounds. Well, it's springtime down around Slaughter Creek dirt road. I bet the crawfish bite in a bait throat in the hole. I got my 6-string strum, this song on my heart. It ain't about a thing, but by God it's a start. And it feels so good being here with you. Just burning firewood, telling jokes we learned from old folks, sipping cokes with barbecue. And there's fall town down around Slaughter. There's a junkyard there somewhere in that kudzu. I know it's hard to see, but underneath's a 442 Cutlass Oldsmobile. I used to dream to run, I'm dreaming still, these days just for fun. And it feels so good being here with you, just burning firewood, reminiscing, missing old time, wishing we still called them new. Yes, it feels so good being here with you, just burning firewood, telling jokes we learned from old folks, sipping cokes with barbecue. Well, there's fall town down around Slaughter Creek dirt road, a place that takes credit for half the lies I've told. I got my 6-string strum, this song on my heart. It ain't about a thing, but by God it's a start. Thank you. Sitting next to Shelby Lynne makes me nervous in the best way. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's Mr. Brent Cobb.
Shelby Lynne.
Shelby Lynne.
Thank you. Thank you. So glad to be here with you, man. Adam, Dave, appreciate it. Yeah, and I don't think there's a better place for me to be if there's Southern singing going on, so I reckon I'll do a little bit of that.
Yes, sounds good.
All right, let me see. What's a good one? Let's see.
Take me all the way home.
Heaven knows this ain't no Margaret Mitchell. where the oak tree meets the pine. I know it might sound kind of simple, but it's mine. Lord, it's mine. Thought I heard a log man cutting timber down the Mississippi line. I'm up the old Tombigbee River, and I'm high as the pines all the time. El gambon, les bateaux passent, ben on la flotte avec du vin. All I'm trying to say is I'm never far away from Alabama frame of mind. Jubilation rising on the bayou, celebration in the wind. Father Pat gives benediction across the Coden Bridge again. Crickets spreading rumors by the shoreline, with a lonesome lady wine, crab trap full of nothing, and I'm high as the tide all the time. Les bateaux passent, ben on la flotte avec du vin. All I'm trying to say is I'm never far away from Alabama frame of mind. Y'all sing it. All I'm trying to say is I'm never far away from Alabama frame of mind. Come on, play, man, go play me some. Les bateaux passent, ben on la flotte avec du vin. All I'm trying to say is I'm never far away from Alabama frame of mind. All I'm trying to say is I'm never far away from Alabama frame of mind. Yeah, yeah.
Shelby, Lynne, y'all.
That was cool.
How about it, Adam Hood?
Hey, Dave.
How you doing down there, buddy?
Good. How's everybody doing?
If I don't see Adam Hood about every 3 or 4 months, my heart gets broken all
I
over
know,
again.
you've done something wrong. That's right. Correct. I woke up this morning seeing things a little differently. Well, last night I made my mind up, and that's how it's gonna be. When I opened up
of miles to these words swimming in my mind, tapping my toes and humming this melody. I'm a man on a mission, I'm the only one I can change. 'Cause this mean old world is always gonna stay the same. But even in the bad times, the sun's gonna shine on me. So I'm gonna make the bad days better than the good days used to be. Well, I spent 40 long years being way too hard on myself. Lord, it was rough on my mind and even worse on my health. Well, dragging that weight around nearly pulled me down. So now I'm gonna lay down my cards and play the hand I'm dealt, and that is the best that I've ever felt. 'Cause I'm a man on a mission, I'm the only one I can change. 'Cause this mean old world is always gonna stay the same. But even in the bad times, the sun's gonna shine on me. So I'm gonna make the bad days better than the good days used to be. I'm the only one I can change. 'Cause this mean old world is always gonna stay the same. Yeah, but even in the bad times, the sun's gonna shine on me. So I'm gonna make the bad days better than the good days used to be. Lord, I make the bad days better than the good days used to be.
Hood, y'all. And how about another hand for Justin Branham over here? We gave him all of no time to learn these songs. But he comes highly recommended. He's living up to it. That's what I'm saying. Well, guys, my ego won't allow me to sit by any longer without playing. I wasn't going to play this song, but I sound checked to it. So I'm going to now. I wrote this song with my friend Levi Lowry. It goes like this. The apple looked down at the tree, said, when you gonna let go of me? You've been hanging on for so long now. Ain't it time for me to fall? Ain't it time for me to fall? And that tree looked down at the apple green, said, falling sun ain't all it seems. It's a long way down and the ground is hard. So let me hold you for a while, let me hold you for a while. 'Cause when the strong wind blows and the rain comes down, it's me that keeps you safe and sound. Plant one seed there in your heart. You can roll away, but don't roll far. Roll away, but don't roll far. The apple looked up to the tree so high, said, I did not know I could not fly. Where am I supposed to go from here? There ain't no place left to fall. There ain't no place left to fall. That tree looked down at the apple red, said, listen, boy, just use your head. The way to grow up tall and strong, son, is right there in your heart. It's right there in your heart. Is when the strong wind blows and the rain comes down, it's me that keeps you safe and sound. Plant one seed there in your heart. You can roll away, but don't roll far. Roll away, but don't roll far. Play one, Justin. That apple looked down at the tree, said, I ain't ready yet for you to leave. That tree looked up and said, can't you see? You got branches of your own, branches of your own. When the strong wind blows and the rain comes down, it's me that keeps you safe and sound. Plant a little seed there in your heart. Boy, you can roll away, but don't roll far. Roll away, but don't roll far. The apple looked up to the tree. He said, when you gonna let go of me? Thank y'all. Brent Cobb, all the way from Georgia.
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all like I told Hood. We did his last album together, and I said, man, if it turns out good, it's because I'm just a fan. And if it turns out bad, because I'm just a fan. That's how I feel tonight. If you ever grow up, there's one thing you'll find. Most people that you meet are just about out their mind. They try to tell you how to live. They try to tell you how to die. They tell you don't get too low, but don't get too high. The best thing you can do is don't listen too close. Walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. Keep 'em on their toes, you business out of sight. Make 'em look left if you're gonna hang 'em right. If the pie's hot, don't let 'em see your hand. Make 'em gotta know what they wouldn't understand. The best thing you can do when the ignorance shows is walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. If you never grow up, you ought to stay that way. 'Cause you can't learn what you ain't gotta change. Just listen to your heart. Listen to the rain. Listen to whatever it is that keeps you sane. Now I don't have to tell it, 'cause you already know. Walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. Keep 'em on their toes, you business out of sight. Make 'em look left if you're gonna hang 'em right. If the pie's hot, don't let 'em see your hand. Make 'em gotta know what they wouldn't understand. The best thing you can do when the ignorance shows is walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes. I don't have to tell it, y'all already know. Walk on to your own beat and keep 'em on their toes.
That's Brent Cobb, y'all. Told you we were going to have a little fun here tonight. Once again, thank you guys for all for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in online. Man, we're going to be doing this show once a month. The next show is going to be on March the 8th right here at Analog. And we're going to be telling you a little bit more about that show coming up here in a little bit. But as for right now, Miss Shelby Lynne is in the house, which means Mr. Dave Kennedy needs to hush.
I lived out in California for a long time, but I decided to move back to Nashville so people could understand what the hell I was saying. So I'm glad to be here. All the time I was out there, I kept thinking about, I need to get back there, I need to get back there. So 24 years later, here I am. But I kept writing songs about being here, and here's one I wrote about my little baby sister who's here tonight, and I'm going to send this out to her. Talk about Southern. This is some country shit. Football tires on an old Impala, 17 degrees South Alabama. Mama needs money and we're late for school, picking out the parts on a Bob Wills tune. I got a scrambled egg sandwich and a Folgers can. Daddy said he'll never work for the man, but I'll hold your head, I'll ease your mind, I'll sing you a lullaby, sit here by the fire. Tomorrow's Sunday, come and rest your soul. Let me be your good book, the story's all been told. I'll hold your head. Save your sin. He shouldn't be driving in the shape he's in. Icy cold water in the Santa Bogue. I hear a Ford pickup on the old dirt road. Mammy's down the hill hulling peas in a pan. Dandy's got a bucket and a hoe in his hand. But I'll hold your head, ease your mind, I'll sing you a lullaby, sit here by the fire. Tomorrow's Sunday, come and rest your soul. Let me be your good book, the story's all been told, and I'll hold your head. It ain't fair for a youngin' and all this hurtin', battling the booze and the beer and the bourbon. Come on, sissy, let's close the door. I don't want to hear the noise no more. 'Cause I'll hold your head, I'll ease your mind. Let me sing you a lullaby, sit here by the fire. Tomorrow's Sunday, Come and rest your soul. Let me be your good book. The story's all been told, and I'll hold your head. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny. We travel along, singing our song.
You get that good spot, Adam.
I know, every time. We had an Impala. The 74 is a two-door. I still remember how heavy that door was. I mean,
Mr. Adam Hood, everybody.
all right, here we go. The elephant in the room. I can't write like William Faulkner. I can't sing like Shelby Lynne. And if you show up talking Southern, well, brother, they won't let you in. Like a man without a country, like a king without a crown. These kids don't give a damn about how they drove old Dixie down. And I feel like a rock, nowhere to roll. But I've come too far to sell my soul. And everybody moves at the speed of light, and I barely get around, moving at the speed of the South. It might help me out to smooth my edges. What would it hurt to try to fit in? It might even be fun if I let it. Oh, there I go again. And I feel like a rock, nowhere to roll. But I've come too far to sell my soul. Everybody moves at the speed of light, and I barely get around, moving at the speed of the sound. I never thought I'd be an afterthought, hard as I fought to find my place. And after all this time, it ain't hard to find the lines on my face. I feel like a rock, nowhere to roll. But I've come too far to sell my soul. Everybody moves at the speed of light, and I barely get around, moving at the speed of the sound. Moving at the speed of the sound. Never would have thought that you'd have heard that song. Now I got to answer.
That's Adam Hood, y'all. Man, I tell you what, about a week ago or so, Brent sent me a text about something about this show, and he goes, this may be the most Southern round that ever Southerned. I think you may be right, dude. I think we got it. I think we figured it out on this one. Y'all, that's Adam Hood. I tell you what, we're gonna change things up from the way we normally do things. We're gonna bring up some guys here, good buddies of Southern Rounds and of everybody here on stage. We're gonna bring up the Davisson brothers. You guys go ahead and get your calendars out because on April 12th, they're going to be playing right here at Southern Rounds with Mr. Keith Stegall. So I'm going to get off this stage and I'm going to turn it over to Donnie and Chris.
Man, I can't believe we let y'all in here.
They let us in.
I'm kidding. I love you.
How about a one-time for Southern Rounds and everybody here, man?
I just gotta say, these guys have been real good to me when I didn't know anybody. Y'all took me under your wing and were my friends, so I appreciate it. The Davisson brothers, we just made an album together. I helped produce with Dave Ferguson on the Davisson brothers. When are y'all gonna put that out?
April 28th. And just before we get started, thank y'all for having us. And I'd like to thank Brent for agreeing to produce the new record. And it's been quite the honor, man. So it's an honor to get up here and welcome everybody out to Nashville tonight. And how about these guys? What? Some acts to follow here. We're gonna do a brand new song for you. We just wrote this song, so y'all are pretty much the first ones to hear it. My old man, he raised hell. Talked to the devil like he knew him well. He taught me a few good things about cars and guns and diamond rings. Said a good running car would take you anywhere. Straight shooting gun will keep things fair. But a diamond ring will break your heart. And it's all good till it falls apart. Yeah, it's all good till it falls apart. And money don't mean a thing. It ain't half as bad as it seems. And we're still living the dream. We got cars and guns and diamond rings. If Daddy were here, he'd say we're doing just fine. We'd load up the truck and go away the line. But he's been gone a few years now, and I'm still getting along somehow. And money don't mean a thing. It ain't half as bad as it seems. And we're still living the dream. We got cars and guns and diamond rings. Come on. Daddy ran a Caterpillar D8 blade, pushing dirt 12 hours a day. He never complained, he never asked why. He just worked like hell till the day he died. And money don't mean a thing. It ain't half as bad as it seems. And we're still living the dream. We got cars and guns and diamond rings. We got cars and guns and diamond rings. Still got cars and guns and diamond rings. It's a brand new one.
Davisson brothers. Are they, Dave? Are we keeping going? What do we do?
Now, I say you do one more song. What do you say, Donnie? You and Chris do one more for us?
I'm ready to do another one.
Everybody good with that? Cool.
We'll do the new one off the new record that Brent and Fergie produced, and this is actually the title track off the new record, and it is it's called Home. This whole new record is all about home. We come from the mountains of West Virginia, and
Yeah, they do.
and we wrote this song with Mr. Channing Wilson and Rob Snyder. Those are a couple other Southern Rounds boys, and I think Channing's in here tonight.
In the house. The Davisson brothers, y'all.
This song means a lot to us. It's kind of like how we were raised and where we come from and what we're all about. And all I ever wanted in life is to run the roads, chase the lights, we'd drink and stay high as kites. Old back roads, country nights, we'd dream about the city life, leaving that old holler behind. We made our plans, took the ground, left our roots there in the ground, drifted out above our raisin. Got kicked around, but we never caved. We made our way to where we were going, did it our own way without ever knowing every road and every mile. Everywhere we go, bring us home. There ain't a road keep me from my home. It's in my heart everywhere I roam. You can chisel it in stone when it's time. Lay down my bones, take me home. We chased the dream, we bled it dry. Nothing funny about how time flies. You don't understand the sacrifice when it's too late to say goodbye. You told me, boy, you better go, 'cause if you don't, you will never know. I'd trade the miles for one more night, you and me in that front porch light back home. There ain't a road keep me from my home. It's in my heart everywhere I roam. You can chisel it in stone when it's time. Lay down my bones, take me home. Take me home. The West Virginia country roads, only place me and my brothers know. Mr. Chris Davisson on the guitar.
Y'all, that's the Davisson brothers, Donnie and Chris. Man, thank y'all so very much for being here. And just so y'all know, they're going to be back here on Southern Rounds on April the 12th with Mr. Keith Stegall, man. So make sure you guys put that in your calendars as well. Donnie, Chris, man, thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Dave. And we'd like to thank Brent Cobb for making that song come to life in this new record. Made our dreams come true. Thank you.
Love y'all.
Speaking of Brent Cobb, my brother, could we maybe get one more round out of you three guys up on stage?
Absolutely.
You two guys and the lovely Shelby Lynne as well.
I forgot we were at this little small part. I thought we was in an arena. This is going to be the title track of my new album. Speaking of home, I lived in L.A. for a little while, 2005 to 2007. I lived on Willoughby and Vine. First place I ever moved outside of Southwest Georgia. I was scared to death. You ought to have been. I got, in like 4 months, I got almost carjacked. There was an earthquake. There was a drive-by shooting. I never seen nothing like that. But when you get out there, you know how they say if you get lost, you just look for the Northern Star. And it leads you back home. Well, I'm from South Georgia, so I look for the Southern Star. Under the southern star, I heal all of my scars. As cicadas sing, ain't it the sweetest dream? Winding kudzu vines, untangled up my mind. How beloved is my home, sweet home. I've been adrifted down most highways. I've been lost at sea. There's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. How do I define all those good old times way on way back when, rowdy and full of friends, bitter but mostly sweet, a temporary retreat where somebody told me so I'd have known. I've been adrift down most highways, I've been lost at sea. Oh, there's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. Drifted down most highways, I've been lost at sea. But there's one thing this world can never take from me. No matter how far I go, no matter how deep the dark, I know I can always count on the Southern Star. Under the Southern Star, I heal all of my scars. As cicadas sing, ain't it the sweetest thing? Pounding kudzu and a tangle of my mind. How beloved is my home, sweet home. How beloved is my home, sweet home.
Brent Cobb, y'all. So if you ever find yourself in California and you can't find your way home, look for the Southern Star, not the
The
Northern.
Northern Star won't get you
It
there.
won't get you anywhere close. That's good to know. It's fantastic information for everybody in the house, man. We doing okay out there? I thought you might be. Miss Shelby, Lynne, I would be eternally grateful to you if you play another song for us.
Love to. Back when I was living out in Leapers Fork, around 95 or so, I met a fellow by the name of Tony Joe White. And we made good friends and decided to be family. And then he said, "Why don't you come out here one night and we'll sit by the fire and see if we can write one." I said, "All right." So I went over and he had a wolf and some
As one does.
dead animals and shit. And we start talking about what we know, which is campfires and country life and shucking corn and shit like that, and writing songs. And then we did this one. Packing my suitcase, a pair of boots. I slip out the back door, nothing to lose. Full moon rising, out on the road. Ain't carrying nothing but the heavy load. I'm turning loose the ties that bind, feeling turmoil in my mind. But I can't look back, and all these times are gone. But I know can't go back home. My granddaddy, he mends a fence. He stands tall, but he's kinda bent. His hands are long, but they are strong. He takes care of his place. He lives alone. I'm sure he wonders what happened to me. He's keeping it real, Lord, and I'm living a dream. He checks cows, Lord, he's up at dawn. Lord, I know I can't go back home. was a storm the other night. I had to talk to God and try to set things right. The church door was locked. Lord, I stood in the rain. I waited for an answer, but it never came. Oh, I forgot to word, Lord, Lord, Lord. I'm sure he wonders what happened to me. It's proof I'm living, Lord, I'm living the dream. He checks the cows, Lord, he's up at dawn. But he knows I can't go back home. No, no, it's just a reminder I can't go back home. Y'all sing with me. La, 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 la. No, 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 no.
Miss Shelby, Lynne, y'all gone.
The last year that they did city stages in Birmingham, we were the first act to play on one stage, and it was us and Dave Alvin and Tony Joe and you and Delbert, and it was I watched Tony Joe set. They played three-piece without a bass player, and then they got into a Dodge pickup truck and split. I thought it was the coolest thing I ever saw in my life.
Well, y'all, this is Adam Hood here. He's going to play us one more, then we're going to take a short intermission here, let y'all get a drink and do your thing. I'll tell you what, real quickly, too, we got our next show is coming up on March the 8th. That's a lineup you don't want to miss. Mr. Phillip Lammonds is going to be on that show. He's here tonight. We're going to get him up to do a couple songs in the second set. Billy Dean, who came out here and played with us a few months back, man, he's going to be here playing, and Miss Ella Langley's going to be on the set that night. So you guys don't want to miss that. That's March the 8th. And speaking of stuff from the past, when I was dating my wife, right about the time I was getting ready to ask her to marry me, I was a full-time musician, and I could tell she wasn't too sure about it.
Rightfully so.
She was right to feel that way, and she found out that I was friends with Adam Hood, and she was like, "Oh,
You're welcome, Dad.
you know Adam Hood?"
She was like, you definitely need
I
to
said,
get a
"I
real
do
job."
know Adam Hood," and she said, "I do." So thanks, buddy.
Well, my pleasure. That's cool.
That's a true story. She's here tonight. She can't corroborate.
I saw her before I saw you.
That's the way it should be, buddy. Every time.
I wrote this song with my buddy Jason Edie. I know you came in here 'cause you're worried about me. I can tell by your eyes that you came to see if I'm all right, babe. Well, I'm all right, babe. It's a downturn, but it's a turn all the same. Well, sometimes it feels like a merry-go-round. I'm standing still, I go up, I come down all night, babe. In the music and lights, babe. It's a downturn, but it's a turn all the same. Well, the circles I run in are cycles older than time. and I refuse to abide an unchanging life. 'Cause running in circles beats the hell out of sinking in sand, and I simply can't stand and stay where I am. The circles I run in are cycles older than time, and I refuse to abide an unchanging life. Because running in circles beats the hell out of sinking in sand, and I simply can't stand and stay where I am. So let the world keep on turning and set its own speed. At the end of the day, we've got what we need, and that's all right, babe. We're all right, babe. It's a downturn, but it's a turn all the same. Yeah, it's a downturn, but it's a turn all the same.
Come on, y'all. That's Adam Hood. We're going to take just a short 10-minute intermission, y'all. So go get you a drink at the bar, and we'll see you here shortly. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. We're back up here now. Southern Rounds here on a Wednesday night. Y'all, my name's Dave Kennedy, and I appreciate you being here so much. I appreciate you, everybody who's at home, hanging out with us. We got another round here for you, so I hope you didn't go nowhere too far. That's all I got to say about that. Mr. Brent Cobb right here.
My wife, just, I don't know if she gets embarrassed. She makes fun of me because I always, in my stories, I say, my granddaddy raised hogs. And she likes to mess with me like I say that between every song. But my granddaddy did raise hogs and chickens. And this song is about a Sunday in the life of my own little Southern family. And it's really, that's all that it's about. And for some reason, folks keep listening. And so I keep writing them. Go like this. Early in the morning before the sun comes up, wood burning in a stove, coffee stirring in his cup. He's chomping at the bits to get us youngins at the bed. Check the baskets at the creek, get the hogs and chickens fed. By the time we'll get to town, the church crowd will be gone. And Granddaddy grins, Sunday show is a blessing when you're living down home. Down home, everybody's got one. Down home, a place that you come from. Down home is something that your mama said. It ain't just a good place for you to lay your head. It's on the way to pick up cricket, stopping by Uncle Johnny's, asking if he'll make it fishing. No, and he won't probably. Ain't that got a honey-do list a mile long? She bought the pants and them up, put them on. Wears them everywhere she goes. He just tags along. All 'cause love is unconditional when you living down home. Down home, everybody's got one. Down home, place that you come from. Down home is something that your daddy said. It ain't just a good place for you to lay your head. What that is? I said, no, sir. Well, later in the evening with us babies back in bed, yellow belly, brimming crickets still hopping through our head. I say thank you, Lord, for Grandpa, all my family. Days like today sure mean the world to me. I understand you have a plan when we up and go. I wonder, do we ever really leave when we living down home? Down home, heaven's on a route route. Down home, forever never runs out. Down home, it's always blue skies. Down home, angels wave when they fly by. Way down home, you can see past tomorrow. Down home, there's never any sorrow. Down home is something Jesus said. It ain't just a good place for us to lay our head. Hot licks.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
Brent Cobb, y'all. So I'm gonna pull back the curtain a little bit. When we started working on this show, I was like, well, I'm gonna call my buddies Brent, Cobb, and Adam Hood, because they're, I played with them a bunch of times, and they're always a good time. And we booked that part of the show, and I sent them a text. I said, boys, we got 2 out of 3 spots. What we want to do with the third one? What do you guys got any ideas? And Brent was, man, wouldn't it be awesome if we had some badass woman come up here like Shelby Lynne? And I said, yeah, man, that'd be badass. How are we going to make that happen? He goes, let me work on that for a minute. And at about 11 o'clock one night, I get a phone call. He said, dude, you're not going to believe it. She said, yes. I swear to God, that's exactly how that went down.
Shelby, I don't want to
You
embarrass
talking about 3 guys up here that are more excited about this show than anybody in the house. Miss Shelby Lynne, y'all.
Yeah. Can I say, though, again, I just want to sing your praises. I know everybody in this room knows, but damn, I just feel like I need to hold the world hostage until they go, you may be the greatest living Southern singer-songwriter of all time. And it's just unbelievable to have you. I had just done a tour with Hayes Carl, Miss Allison Moore's husband, and who happens to be Shelby's sister, and we got to hanging out there on the road, and just you just blow my mind.
Thank
And
you,
I'm
man.
just so
Thank you.
happy to have you around.
Thank y'all for having me.
The next day when we looped Adam in on that text, he goes, is this really happening, y'all? We said, oh, yeah, it is. I think you said you peed a little bit just then.
It's crazy. I'm so happy to be here, and I mean, these guys write songs that, I'm getting lessons up here. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can write what I know, and this particular tune was one that I happened to break all the songwriter rules they say don't do. So that was a good reason to do it. But I always like to give props to my heroes whenever I get a chance, because Lord knows we wouldn't be doing this without their ass. So this is one I wrote one morning about a fella that we all love. Let's see. forget, I wrote this breaking all the rules, so all you songwriters out there can go, she did.
You can say it. It's okay.
I got some news today from the radio man. He talked the words as somber and as softly as he can. The world stood still and the sky opened up. Made my way to fill up my coffee cup. Then it occurred to me as the daylight sky shone blue, today's the day that Johnny met June. He waited a while, we knew that he would. He was gonna hang around here for as long as he could. Days went by and hours idle passed. He was never sure just how long he would last. But there's not much love in a lonely room. Today's the day that Johnny met June. Hey, my darling, hey, my sweet, I waited on the day when I knew we'd meet. Hey, my sun, hey, my moon, today's the day that Johnny met you. We're starting over, it's the place that we are. You look more than pretty underneath all the stars. Love, love is a burning thing. Oh, how I still love to hear you sing. And everything they ever told us about heaven is true. Today's the day that Johnny met you. Today's the day that Johnny met you.
Shelby, Lynne, y'all.
Brent put me in this seal.
I say Adam Hood down there in the chair nobody wanted.
Yeah, get it now.
Hey, buddy, I'll say this. If anybody can handle that chair, it's you.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
I promise you that.
I had a request for this one. This song was featured on an episode of a show called The Heart of Dixie. That happened back in 2012, so that was a long time ago, but it went from television to Netflix, and so the text messages started coming again during COVID. The money did not. Didn't come the first time. I'm not bitter about it. Blind man's on an old upright piano. Lady in red on a banjoline. Playing songs like old Susanna. Getting slow out with the jam. I'll catch a ride on a steamboat, baby. I'll make it home with time to kill. The Mississippi River won't carry me to you, but I know that the Tennessee will. Well, I never did believe that Memphis really ever was the end of the line. So I'm headed back to Alabama, 'cause that's where my heart's been all the time. And I know it should be easy, but it's hard to say goodbye. Yeah, but still I catch a ride on a steamboat, baby. I'll make it home with time to kill. The Mississippi River won't carry me to you. I know the Tennessee way. And I know it should be easy, but it's hard to say goodbye. But still I catch a ride on a steamboat, baby. I'll make it home with time to kill. The Mississippi River won't carry me to you. I know the Tennessee will. Carry me home to you, baby. I'll catch a ride on a steamboat, baby. Catch a ride on a steamboat, baby.
Oh, that's an Adam Hood, a song that's ever Adam Hooded right there.
And the most Adam Hood song
Yeah, exactly.
that ever hooded.
The most hood song that ever hooded, for sure. Y'all, I hope y'all are having as much fun as we are up here right now, because this is a good old time. I tell you what, if you ever get to have a job where you get to sit up here and introduce your friends and listen to them playing awesome music, you should jump at that shit the first chance you get, because it ain't a bad gig at all. I was going to play something different, but I'm going to play this one now. I got inspired by Shelby Lynne, as one does, about songs about heroes. And I wrote this song the day that Merle Haggard passed away. I was at home. My wife was at work, and I was in charge of our infant daughter. I know it's even scarier for her. And I got the news that Merle Haggard passed away, and my immediate thought was, well, I should probably just get blind drunk right now, because, you know, that's the way my strange brain works. But I had the wherewithal to notice that I had an infant daughter there with me, and so I didn't do that. I did sit down and write a song, though, and so this is a song about heroes. Lord, it's a hard life getting by on melodies and rhymes, like all of our heroes wrote in their songs. Just hoping someday they might ask me to play. But what do you do when your heroes are gone? Lord, I try to live up to the songs they left behind, but I don't always know how to carry on. It's so hard to find your way when a flame fades away. What do you do when your heroes are are gone. Come on, Justin. So pour me one more for the chorus and another one for the verse, while the jukebox just keeps rolling along. And when the last one ends, we'll play 'em all over again. 'Cause that's what you do when your heroes are gone. Lord, I try to live up to the songs they left behind, but I don't always know how to carry on. It's so hard to find your way when a flame fades away. What do you do when your heroes are gone? Yes, it's so hard to find your way when another flame fades away. What do you do when your heroes are gone? That's one for the Hagler. Thank y'all very much.
Now your seat's tough now, Brent. Yeah, now it's your turn.
Don't you love when you go to a little ride around and the songwriters ask you stuff like this? Anybody out there been born? Hell yeah, me too. This is a song about messing up since the day I was born. I did this with my buddy Chris Canterbury. Ben Chapel. Called I Don't Know When. Well, the doctor dropped me, ain't no shock. I was ready to rock right from the start. My mama said, boy, you were born lucky. From now on, you gotta work real hard. I took myself off of the shelf, poured my whole soul right down the drain. Been searching for some sunny weather. So far, y'all, it looks like rain. Hallelujah, rolling through ya, Lord, forgive me all my sin, can't help it. I was made this way. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. Well, goodness gracious, all these faces, nosing where they don't belong. I used to give 2 cents for nothing. In return, boy, the moment's gone. Now I do my best to pay attention. About went broke trying to pay some mind. It's not that I forgot to mention folks I chose to leave behind. Hallelujah, rolling through ya, Lord, forgive me all my sin, can't help it. I was made this way. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 since on the wind. Hallelujah, rolling through ya, Lord, forgive me all my sin and help it. I was made this way. I ain't known no better since on the wind. Hallelujah, rolling through ya, Lord, forgive me all my sin and help it. I was made this way. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. I ain't known no better since I don't know when. I ain't known no better, known no better since I don't know when.
Brent, Cobb, y'all.
Thank you, well, thank you.
How about a quick hand, y'all, for Justin Branham right here? Fiddling around with all these songs since he don't know when, is what I'm saying.
Thank the Lord for you. I'm
That's
glad
what I'm
you're
saying,
here.
y'all. Thank y'all again so much for being here at Southern Rounds, man. We're just going to keep the train right on moving right here. Who was it that was next? I think I've heard her. Oh, that's right. That's Shelby Lynne. That's right.
I think this song probably defies anybody to tell me it ain't Southern. Smoking and thinking of things to do since you're gone. Sitting lonely, can't even get stoned. Taking a breath of a feeling that once lived in my heart. Laughing and dying at the mirror in the hall, talking to myself. A memory don't remember at all. Last thing you told me was the first thing that's on my mind. I'm looking up for the next thing that brings me down. Here comes the jet plane. I can see the wheels hit the ground. However long I wait, I'm standing at the gate, looking round. walking and dying. Stumble into a church, staring at the rafters, wondering how much more I can hurt. Hey, old man, what are your plans for me? Where am I bound? I'm looking up for the next thing that brings me down. I'm looking up for the next thing that brings me down.
Man, that's something else, y'all. Real quickly, while I'm thinking about it, we've had a lot. We've done a few of these shows here in this room, and they're always really, really great. But first off, this is the most people we've had in here, and this is the quietest, most respectful listening audience we've had since we've done this, and that is a testament to you all. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much. When we started developing this show, this is exactly what we had in mind. So to everyone on stage and everyone off stage, thank you so much for creating such a wonderful evening. Adam Hood, play us a song.
That was fun to watch and listen. Well, a year's worth of liquor in 2 months' time is hard on a man my age. I couldn't see straight to the left or the right and decided to change my ways. And so if I walk off stage and say goodbye without hanging round, drinking and telling lies, well, there ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nobody's fault. I just finally realized lately I just been hanging on. 'Cause I love people, but I ain't that strong. I have my reasons for moving on, but these days the liquor don't write my songs, and it ain't right for a family man to build a house on shifting sand. But don't think that I've given up. I'm just taking on the hard stuff. Well, there ain't no telling what the neighbors will think. That's never stopped me before. If I pour it all down the kitchen sink or spill it all over the floor. And so it's so long, today's gone behind closed eyes, and hello to no other heart but mine. There ain't nothing wrong, it ain't nobody's fault. I just finally realized lately I just been hanging on. 'Cause I love people, but I ain't that strong. I have my reasons for moving on, but these days the liquor don't write my song, and it ain't right and taking on the harder stuff.
That's Adam Hood, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
I've been an Adam Hood fan since before I was his friend, and best way I can describe him to anybody is he's your favorite artist's favorite artist. He's as good
Thanks,
as they get,
Dave.
y'all. He's my favorite. I tell you what, y'all, we're already like right at where we normally stop, but I don't think we're gonna stop. I think we're gonna do a little bit more picking and grinning. And I think what we're going to do is we got a show coming up on March the 8th. And the folks that are playing on that show, we got a young lady named Ella Langley who's going to be on that show. Yeah, exactly. She's badass. We got a guy you might have heard of. His name is Billy Dean. He's going to be on that show. And we got a man named Phillip Lammonds who's going to be on that show. We're going to bring Phillip up, and he's going to do a couple songs right here. But real quickly, while he's coming to the stage, we just want to take this opportunity to thank all the people behind the scenes for helping us out here. Richard Blackstone and Wyatt Durrett, who are really the people who created Southern Rounds and are the whole reason we're here in the first place. We appreciate you guys. Scott, Darren, John, and Bubble Up, Preetham and the Bridger team. Right here at Analog, here at the Hutton Hotel, Meredith and Greg and everybody behind the scenes, Taylor, everybody here for making us so welcome and creating such a warm and opening and welcoming space for us and our songwriters. We thank you guys so much. And obviously, thank you to everybody who's here in the audience tonight. Thank you to all of you all who are watching online. I'm going to turn it over to Phillip Lammonds because he's really good at writing songs, and you should hear him.
Y'all give him a big hand. Thank y'all. You know, I was looking out in this crowd, and I've been kind of spotting people, and I said, I just thought I'd just go ahead and call the damn hearse and have them waiting on my ass outside here in a minute. Come on, Phillip. I think it's the right time for this song. Black, white, Yankee rebel, country boys singing there and never. Gay, straight, crooked level, I don't care. Popular, underrated, open-minded, insulated. Ship of fools who are educated, we're getting somewhere. 'Cause love is love is love is love is love. Yeah, love is love is love is love is love. Well, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Crimson Tide, or War Eagle, gospel singer, non-believer, there's a man upstairs. Love is love is love is love is love. Sing it. Yeah, love is love is love is love is love. Yeah, there's a bunch of us under the sun. We're all looking at the same one. And it's just a place you fall into, what you grew up on, what you learn and knew. And love is love is love is love is love. Whoa! Night and day, hugs and kisses, for better and worse, doing dishes. When it is what it is, and it is what it isn't, I ain't going nowhere. 'Cause love is love. Yeah, love is love is love is love is love. There's a bunch of us under the sun, and we're all looking at the same one. And it's just a place you fall into, what you grew up on, what you learned and knew. And love is love is love is love is love. You got some harmony down there? Love is love is love is love is love. One more down. Oh, love is love is love is love is love. Oh, love is love is love. Black, white, Yankee rebel, country boys singing Aaron Neville. Gay, straight, crooked level, I don't care.
That's Phillip Lammonds, y'all. I think we need to hear one more from you, brother, for your time's up. Play one more, man. And once again, Phillip's going to be playing on the show on March the 8th, so put it in your calendar with him and Billy Dean and Ella Langley.
Well, thank you, buddy. You on a dog song or let me think, a dog song, no dog song?
Everybody loves dogs.
There's a dog in this song. Just gonna tell you, I'm giving you the damn punchline right now. There's a dog in the damn song. Anyhow, I was gonna do another song too about a cowboy. If you don't care about that, it's whatever one. This will work. It won't listen to. There we go. I wrote this with my buddy Kevin Mack. You out there, buddy? Lord, I know you love me. The Bible tells me so. It goes on to say you're everywhere. I know there's a lot of things I just don't know, so I thought I would ask you in a prayer. I don't mean no disrespect, I just need to get a few things off my chest. Like, why is there even such a thing as war? And is one man's need for power worth my brother dying for? Oh, and why do people fall in love with drugs and give up on each other's love? And does forever really go on and on? And why don't dogs get to live that long? Now, while I got you on the line, those 10 commandments Moses wrote are tough. You see, it's hard to love my neighbor all the time. He borrows and he breaks all my stuff. And why is there even such a thing as war? And is one man's need for power worth my brother dying for? Why do people fall in love with drugs and give up on each other's love? Does forever really go on and on? And why don't dogs get to live that long? Why do people judge each other by the color of the skin? And is one bite of an apple really all that big a sin? Oh, and who the hell created hate? Is it okay to say, for heaven's sake? And I know I'm going on and on and on. Oh, and why don't dogs get to live that long? Why don't dogs get to live that long? Amen. Thank y'all so much.
Mr. Phillip Lammonds.
That's Phillip Lammonds, y'all. I mean, not only is the round great, we're bringing up special guests that are great too. And once again, he's going to be right back here on March the 8th with Billy Dean and Ella Langley. So y'all come on right back down here. I think we're going to do one more round. How y'all feel about it? One more time for Mr. Brent Cobb, everybody.
I've had a good time. I like having a good time. Some would say I'm a sucker for a good time. Well, I guess I overdid it. Why can't I learn to quit it? There must be something bred in my bones. I heard a story about my grandpappy. Say he kept 'em up all night long. Way down in Alabama, the south of Tallahassee, the fellas hate to hear my name, 'cause all they pretty girlfriends, son, Lord, leave me to blame. Well, it's a mean scene, man, you never see nothing like it. I ain't the kind of stitch out of truth. Every time I hit the south, son, I always come back missing a tooth. But hey, if work won't pay the first dime, might as well sell a hook line. Y'all, it ain't my fault. I'm just a sucker for a good time. She was dressed in those feet alone, sipping tequila, breathtakingly gorgeous in pearl. Her you'll about a temptress and soon to be my company girl. Well, the band was slowly swinging when Jessica came to me asking, "You think you gonna save me a dance?" In her eyes I sensed madness, whispered, "Honey, here's your last chance." She was a left cat, man, I never had nothing like her. I ain't the kind of scratch out alive. While she was getting even, I was getting close to goodbye. But hey, if work won't pay the first dime, might as well sell a hook line. Y'all, it ain't my fault. I'm just a sucker for a good time. Back when something caught me like a stack of cinder blocks across the jaw. Overhead was a jelly free, corn-fed and ready to brawl. When I finally found my feet, I turned to the other cheek and "Mister, take it if you want, 'cause I'm owed it." But just know I didn't know she had herself a sure enough one and only. Man won't go, but he ain't want it, bro. Now if Buck won't pay the first dime, might as well sell a hook line. Y'all, it ain't my fault. I'm just a sucker for a good time. Hey, if Buck won't pay the first dime, might as well sell a hook line. Y'all, it ain't my fault. I'm just a sucker for a good time. Well, I just want it when I can.
He's the mayor of all things Southern, y'all, Mr. Brent Cobb.
It's been a pleasure. Thank y'all very much.
Oh, Miss Shelby Lynne, can we talk you into playing one more song?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's think.
Play 5 if you want to. Honey, you take your time.
Well, let me think. I had one in mind. Of course, I lost it when I got carried away with having a good time.
Mm-hmm. That ain't the first time that's ever happened to any of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's blood right there.
She never says a thing about a bad situation. Sometimes it's all she knows. She's looking for the question to the answer of the praying. She knows where she goes. Her worldly possessions could vanish without a trace. Just some dishes, some pans, some clothes. So she's turning the pages of an undying faith. 'Cause she knows where she goes. The window is open, the weather comes in. The doorway moans as it blows. She turns to her memories and the places she's been. She knows where she goes. Her worldly possessions could vanish without a trace. Turning from something she knows. But she's turned to the memories, forgive me, Lord, and I know she does. She knows where she goes. The window is open, the weather comes in. The doorway moans as it blows. She searches to her memories and the places she's been. She knows where she goes. She's so full of fire, but she carries no torch. Too much wind for those. So she's turned to the pages, sissy fuck, undying faith. She knows where she goes. She knows where she goes. She knows where she goes. Sorry about that.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Shelby, Lynne, thank you so much for being here. You know, this is a little bit of inside baseball. There's 3 phases of somebody singing and really, like, speaking to you. First one is like you just sucked on a lemon. You're like, The second is when you do that and you go, And the third is when you just laugh out loud because the joy that it brought you. I went to all 3 of those places right there on that song. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Shelby, Lynne, thank you for being here. Adam Hood.
Here's one Brent and I wrote.
Yeah,
Leave
it
it to your best friend to help you write your own story. Well, when I was 14, I picked up a guitar, wrote a love song for my little sweetheart. Next thing you know, I was rolling down the highway, going for broke. I was gonna be a star. It's hard to keep it in the road, doing what you're told when you're just flesh and blood. Well, damn, I wasn't meant to live, not like this. Nobody said it'd be a breeze, still I never thought it'd be this hard. I spent a quarter of my lifetime burning up the pavement. It's a lot of fun when you're young and wild, but now I'm a daddy with a house and a pavement, and the same temptation wearing on my mind. It's hard to keep it in the road, doing what you're told when you're just flesh and blood. Well, damn, I wasn't meant to live, not like this. Nobody said it'd be a breeze, still I never thought it'd be this hard. Well, I wouldn't judge you, how you gonna judge me? And we all doing the best we can. We all walk our own path, I know where my heart's at. It's good to know God has a plan. I wouldn't judge you, how you gonna judge me? And we all doing the best we can. We all walk our own path, I know where my heart's at. It's good to know God has a plan, but it's hard to keep it in a row, doing what you're told when you're just flesh and blood. Well, damn, I wasn't meant to live, not like this. Nobody said it'd be a breeze, still I never thought it'd be this hard to keep it in a row, doing what you're told when you're just flesh and blood. Well, damn, I wasn't meant to live, not like this. Nobody said it'd be a breeze, still I never thought it'd be this hard. Well, I never thought it'd be this hard. I never thought it'd be this hard.
Adam Hood, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Here's the thing. When you host the show, sometimes you get to call an audible. And I'm calling an audible because Shelby Lynne does an incredible version of one of my favorite songs. And we were sitting up there during the intermission singing it together, and I thought, well, we should probably sing that. So we're going to finish it out. This is a Tom Waits song, y'all. If you know the words, sing along. We appreciate everybody being here. Thank you guys so much for being in the crowd. Thank you so much for watching out here. Thank you for Justin Branham, by the way. Just holding everything down Richard Blackstone and White Durrett again with Southern Rounds. Everybody at Bubble Up, everybody at Bridger, everybody here at Analog and the Hutton Hotel, thank you so much for allowing us to do this show. Tickets are right now available online, by the way, for the March 8th show with Mr. Phillip Lammonds, who was just up here, Billy Dean, Ella Langley. We're going to be doing this thing every month for the next year, y'all, so come out and hang out with us again. Once again, Brent Cobb, Shelby Lynne, Adam Hood. My name is Dave Kennedy, and this is a Tom Waits song. I'm playing at F sharp just to fuck everybody up. If you want to come up here, come on. Come on up here. I'm gonna wait. You're gonna sing it. Mr. Channing Wilson, y'all. Well, my time went so quickly, I went lickety-splitly out to my old 55. As I pulled away slowly, feeling so holy, God knows I was feeling alive. And now the sun's coming up, I'm riding with Lady Luck. Freeway cars and trucks, stars beginning to fade, and I lead the parade, just a wishing I'd stayed a little longer. Oh Lord, let me tell you, the feeling's getting stronger. Sing it, Channing.
And at 6 in the morning, gave me no warning, I had to be on my way. And next trucks all passing, rear lights all flashing, I'm on my way home from your place. And now the sun's coming up, I'm riding with Lady Luck. Freeway cars and trucks, stars beginning to fade, and I lead the parade, just a wishing I'd stay a little longer. Oh, baby, let me tell you that the feeling getting stronger.
Justin Branham. So quickly, I went lickety-splitly out to my old 55. As I pulled away slowly, feeling so holy, God knows I was feeling alive. And now the sun's coming up, I'm riding with Lady Luck. Freeway cars and trucks, yeah, freeway cars and trucks. Oh, freeway cars and trucks, Justin Branham, Brent Cobb, Shelby Lynne, Adam Hook, Channing Wilson, the Davisson brothers, Phillip Lammonds. Y'all, my name is Dave Kennedy. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you on March the 8th, everybody.